I think recording will be start within a minute. Where is the yeah. So I am starting. So you have seen some examples related to how we can find out the complexity of particular program, complexity in terms of time complexity, and how we get the time complexity, how many number of times the statements are executed. On that basis, we can find out the time complexity. You have seen some example in previous class. So today I will also discuss time by time about the complexity terms. Okay, so now the first major topic of data structure is linked list representation. I think all of you are must aware about the array data structure. So I am not covering. If you face the problem to deal with the array, then I will discuss about the array data structure. Otherwise, you all of you are more friendly about the array data structure, whether it is a one-dimensional array or whether it is a multi-dimensional array data structure. So many operations like matrix addition, matrix multiplication, by using the array data structure, I think you can deal. If you face problem, then you told me, then I will take the one class for the array data structure. Okay, clear? So now I am starting the linked list structure. Linked list data structure. I have already told you in first class that data structure are divided into majorly like non-primitive. Whenever I talking about the data structures, I am talking about the non-primitive data structures. Non-primitive data structures that is divided in two parts. One is linear data structure, another one is non-linear data structures. So in linear data structure, first one is the array and second one is the linked representation, linked list structure. Third, that stack, and fourth one that is queue. So array data structure that is representing in a sequential fashion, like one is on the ith index, then next one element is inserted I plus 1th index by using the like how many bytes are required for storing the one element. According to this, next element will be inserted at particular position. So like require the contiguous memory location to store all the elements in the memory. Now, list representation, the another way is by using the linked list representation. It is also a collection of similar type of element. List, like whether you are using the array, that is also consist of similar type of element. It is store, or we can say a collection of similar type of element. In the linked list structure, or also the similar type of element are stored. So there are the two ways to represent the list structure, either by using the array or by using the linked representation. So now when we discuss all detail about the linked list structure, then I will start what are the benefits if you are using the array data structure and what are the benefits you are using the linked list representation.
Ma'am,
Yes. Hello. My
your
voice
voice
is
very much.
audible.
Yes, ma'am, you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
audible.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So array like successive item locate at a fixed distance, disadvantage data movements during insertion and deletion, and waste space in storing an ordered list of varying size. The possible solution is linked list structure. like whenever you want to store, like if elements, now if you given the one list, like like this in an ordered list, you can see like AT, BT, CT, these are the inputs that you want to store. So you can store like this manner, like first one for the AT, then BT, then CT, then ET, like this manner. These are the inputs. Now, if I am saying like you want to insert FT in this list, FT in this list, and if this is in an ordered list, so what do you do? What is the proper place to insert the FT? Like ET, after this you can insert this element FT. If this is the list is ordered list, so after E the F will come, so we have to insert at this point, but we already inserted like the elements are inserted AT, BT, CT, ET, then GT. So what you will do? Either you shift the element at this place or the shift the element in this place. So you make the one cell free, then you insert the element FT. So in this manner, you can see that the major shifting operations is also required. So that will take the time. So in certain condition, if we are using the possible solution by using the linked representation, then it will be easy. So starting the linked representation, so linked list, I can do the whole now. A linked list is a data structure that contains a sequence of nodes. Each node contains a data field that holds the value or data. A field contains the link or address of another node, and there may be more than two fields in a node. So normally when we are talking about the linked list structure, we called as a node that contains two fields, one field that is for the data and another field that contains the address of next node. Like you have seen in the array how you can find out the address of next node. You already know if the one node is inserted at this place, if this is an int type, then 4 byte plus address, we can find out the address of next node. Like this manner. In this case, in the whether it is a sequential representation, like you traverse, you can start from this point, then another, but in the memory there may be the possibility they will stored at the different locations. So the linked list, there is a one node that contains two field. One is data field, another one is the address field. Data field contains the value, whatever the value for the data, and another one that contains the address of next node. So now, when you start the list, like linked list representation, when you start the list, what will be the first node? How we can access the first node of the list? So first node for the list, we can use the one special pointer that point to the first node of the list. So this is the one representation of linked list structure. Like you want to insert the element, there is a list of two element 5 and 6. Now, these are the two elements we have to represent using the linked list representation. So, firstly, 5 node, where you are storing this 5 node in the memory. So, that will be accessed by the one special pointer that is called either head. In different books, they are using the different nomenclature for a particular pointer node. So either using the head, somebody is using the front, or somebody using the start pointer. There are the different names are used for the accessing the first node of the list. So this is the list representation where you can see there are the two node 5 and 6. So firstly, the head pointer, or we can say the start pointer, that contains the address of the first node. Now 5 node that is present in the data field, and next, or we can say that this field contains the address of next node. Next node is 6. Next node is say node which contains the value 6. So it contains the address of this node. Now you can access from this one. Now, how we can find out the list is completed? So when the list is ended, the next pointer of the last node contains the null value. Means there is no other another element is present here. So in that way, the representation of the list. So now, in the like in you have in the array you have seen, you already allocate the memory for all the element of the list. In the linked list representation, it is dynamically allocate the memory. For each node, whenever the one node come, it allocates the memory. So for the dynamically allocation of memory, what is the function is used? That is malloc function. Corresponding to malloc function, we can allocate the memory for a particular node. Like you have the 5, 6, 8 nodes. So firstly, you create the memory for this 5 node. 5 from the start pointer. Now, when you created node for this part, now the 6 element comes. So for this, in the memory, you see the space. Where is the space of this? Then you inserted this element at a particular place. The address of this node is present here. So by 5, you are reading this 5. After this contains the address of 6 node. So now you read the 6 element. After this, you want to insert the element 18. So somewhere where is a memory, so inserted that element, created a node for this particular element, and that contains 6 node that contains the address of this element. Since the list is completed, so this particular node contains the null value, then we can find out like the list is completed. So types of linked list structure: single linked list structure, doubly linked list structure, circular linked list structure, and doubly circular linked list structure. These are the 4 type of structure that will be used for the linked representation. First one come to the single linked list structure. So there are some characteristic like I have already told you that each node of the single linked list point to the next successive node. There is no way to traverse back. So like you, when you started from this point, I have already told you like whether you are using the head pointer, whether you are using the front pointer, or you can use the start pointer for pointing the elements. So like you started from this point, so you access this value, then you access this one node, then you access this one. But it is not possible in a single linked list. Like from this node, you traverse back to this node. In a single linked list structure, this is not possible. So if you want to access this node again, firstly, you traverse all the node till null. Then again you start from this. Then you traverse this 10 node. So node traverse back mechanism is used. So now started like implementation of single linked list structure. So node that contains, like if you created the node, there are two fields. You have seen one is the data field and another one is the link field. So data field that may contains any value, like either it can contains int value or maybe it contains the character value or other values. There is the different possibility of this. So corresponding to this you can declare here. Now maybe the case data consists of either there may be the possibility of name, maybe the code or salary or whatever the thing. And this part that contains the link value. So here you can see for each node, we make the struct node. Self-referential structure is used because every node is similar to that particular node. Basically this value, it changes like data. So we have here how we can implement this. So struct node. Then what we do, int value we define for the data. If data is an integer type, then we can use the int value. And next field, that is self-referential structure, like struct node pointer to next. Okay, what will be the next node? Their value address. So for this part, that is representing the linked representation, and this is for the data. Now if you are using the three values like name, code and salary, then we can use the structure like this. Struct node, one for the name is using whatever the size of this. Then code if it is an integer value, then int code. And another one is the salary. Salary if this is an integer form, then or maybe the float form, then we can declare as float. Then the next, that is represent struct node pointer to, if you are using the link, then we can represent as a link like this. So there on the base, this whole part that is represent the data, and that consists of the next node value. So now creating a node. How you can create a node? So firstly, whenever you start to traverse the list or searching the element, firstly you have you want to create a list. So firstly you create a memory for that particular node. So that is using the malloc function. Node 1, the reference of the list being created is done by this pointer to the node of the, like either you can use the front, you can use the start or other thing, whatever you want, you can use in this manner. So now we have to define for the front part, node 1 pointer malloc size of the node. So we can create a memory for a particular node. Now, pointer is executed, a block of memory that is enough to store the data in node 1 is allocated. This assigns front to starting address of the node 1. Now, firstly, I am already told you like there is a one pointer that is pointing to the first node from where you can start, or you know the list is started from this point. So first node is accessed by using the front pointer, by using the start pointer, or by using the head pointer. This contains the address of this node. So now you can see you have required some extra space to store the pointers. So now creating the node, you have created the memory by using the malloc function. In the memory, you have created the block of memory for the node 1. Now, node 1, there are the two fields. One field that contains the value. If you want to store the value 100, so it will be 100, and this one, because there is no other node is present, in that case, this next will be contains the null value. So we can use like front to data that contains the 100 value, and front to next means this point that contains the null value. So in the list, there is only one node which have the value 100. So you have created this one. So like in the, I have already told you, not in the memory, they will store at the different locations. Like one node that contains the 100 value that is stored at the address of 150. Now in the memory, other second one node that have the value 200 that is stored at the address of maybe 900. Or here the some other values are stored. So when you access this one node, so not accessing this one, by using the link representation, it can access this node. After this, there is a 300 element of data, then it will be stored at this point 250. So 100, 200, then it contains the address of this node. So in memory, they are stored at a different location. But using the linked representation means the particular node that contains the address of the next node. On that basis, we can access the element like 100, 200, then 300, or maybe the other element like 400 is stored here, then it contains the address of this node. So after this 300, 400 will be traversed like this. So whether they are representing in the memory in a different location, but we can access in this manner. So insertion of element at the specified position in the single linked list. Before starting at a particular position, we start like traversing the list. Before starting the insertion and deletion element into the list, how you can traverse the list in a single linked list. Firstly, I am taking as a like this, not as taking as an insertion. Firstly, traverse the list. Traverse a list. Now you want to traverse the list. What you do? So traversal means, like I have already told you, there are 4 operations on each data structure. One is the traverse. Second one is the search operation. Third one operation is insertion. And the fourth one is the deletion operation. So for every data structure, we can see the traverse the node, searching any element on a particular data structure, insertion of any node, and deletion of node. So traversing means visiting each node, starting from the first node till we reach to the last node. So you can say as a you have to print all the element of the list. So how you can traverse all the element in the list? There is any idea how we can traverse all the nodes in a list? Traverse means you have to visit all the element from the first to the last.
Ma'am, maybe by using the loop.
Using the loop.
Yes, ma'am. We will assume any variable उसको मैम हम हर बार चेंज करते जाएंगे नेक्स्ट पे
For example,
फर्स्ट पे
we have the list like these are the element. We are talking here about the single linked list structure. Okay. So you can see there are the 4 elements in the list like 11, 12, which contains, make it the 2 nodes like this. So it contains the elements like 11, 12, 13, 14. These are the element in the list. Now you want to traverse. Means, or you can say the print the whole element in the list. Okay. So firstly, what would be the idea?
मैम
Like,
मैम
hmm,
will take a pointer
creating
which will
some
point to
temporary
the head
variable.
element.
hmm,
Pointer will point to head, then we will every time increase the pointer, and we will put a condition in while loop that while pointer is that head element n, suppose n is the pointer, then that is
hmm,
not equal to null, and
hmm.
so that we can traverse.
Okay. And till at what end we can traverse, like end of the list when the pointer will become null value. So if you say for the traversing, starting we can consider as a start as a start first pointer that is pointing to the first element. So now if I am using the same pointer like start that is pointing to this node, Now we have traversed this node first. Again, we have to traverse this one node. So we use the same pointer. Or we can use the different pointer.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
I am saying like start is a one pointer that is pointing to the first node. Means it contains the address of first node. Okay. Now you want to traverse again from the 11 to 12 node. So we can use the same pointer like start that contains the address of like we can use as a while start does not equal to null. Is this right? Or we can choose the another pointer for going to in the forward direction like 11
Ma'am, we
to
can
12,
choose
13.
another pointer.
Why we choose the another pointer?
Ma'am,
Because
because
if
the
we
first
use the
pointer is
start pointer, then there will be no
Mhm.
pointer pointing to the first node. So that will be
yes.
lost. Right?
Yes,
So, ma'am,
right. If we take the start pointer again for pointing to other nodes, then it lost their value for the first node. So if you want to again traverse the list, then you don't know where is the first node. So on the starting pointer that contains the address of the first node, then we assign the another one pointer that will traverse from from one node to other node. So what we will do, we will start from the struct node like there is no space or we can use the for the traversing part. What we will do, we can take the if we consider as another pointer that will contains the address of this start pointer. So from the first pointer start, it will access this particular node. After this, we can use the for the traversing part, we can use the another one pointer. So we can use the loop like p does not equal to null. So a start pointer that is always consider the first node. Then we start to the p next another one pointer that will pointing to the next elements. So we can use this since p does not equal to null. In this part, we can print. I'm not writing whole code. Just I am writing like if data is in teaser form, then we can use the p tends to info that will print the information about the next node as well as we can traverse. So we again p tends to link. So now we changing again and again from 11 to 12, 12 to 13, 13 to 14 till the pointer contains the value of null. In this way, we can traverse all the nodes in a list. If list is empty, then what will happen?
The loop won't start.
If list is empty, there now I am saying you traverse the list, but you find out the list is empty.
Ma'am, if the list is empty, that means start is a null pointer. So if we write p is equal to start, then we are basically writing p is equal to null. So while p not equal to null will be a false condition, so the loop won't start.
If you see the list is empty, तो क्या होगा? basically start pointer that is pointing to the first node means it contains the null value. नल वैल्यू होगी स्टार्ट में तभी तो होगा कि लिस्ट एम्प्टी है, अदरवाइज उसमें कुछ ना कुछ वैल्यू होगी किसी पर्टिकुलर नोड की, फर्स्ट नोड की वैल्यू होगी. सो वी कैन सिंपली से लाइक इफ स्टार्ट इक्वल टू नल मींस स्टार्ट में जो एड्रेस है हमारा वो क्या है, नल वैल्यू है, मींस लिस्ट एम्प्टी है. So we don't require any other pointer to start to traversing the list because already the list is empty. So just we have to write like if start equal to null, first node आप first start क्या है, start is pointing to the first node but list is empty means it contains the address null value. So just we can print the value like list is empty. If list is not empty, then what will happen? So we can assign the value of start to the another one pointer, P. Then we start like while P does not equal to null, then each node will be traversed in this manner. So one operation, first one operation is like traversing the element in a list. So traversing in an element in a list means firstly you are creating the list of element. So one pointer, first one pointer, either the start, front, head, whatever you are using, that contains the address of the first node. Then you choose the another one pointer that contains the address of the first node, then start to traversing in a forward direction. Now another one operation is searching an element in a list. सर्च करना है एलिमेंट को तो कैसे कर सकते हैं? Same way you can do this. Basically what you are doing, you are traversing at a particular point. If you point out the same item means the item is searched, otherwise the item or the element is not found in the list. So क्या होगा, you start the search operation while P does not equal to null. So P that is representing the particular node. So P tends to info. क्या होगा यहाँ पे, if you want to check any element in the list, कब तक करेंगे हम? Maybe the possibility of this one, P does not equal to null. Maybe the last element is the item that you want to search. So if P tends to info, P tends info means data that is equal to the item you want to search. Equal हो गया, then you find out the item is found out. Otherwise क्या होगा? P equal to P tends to link. So now you can search the another one element. If their data corresponding to particular item, then item is found. Otherwise item is not found. So this is the another one operation. First one, traversing. In a different type you can traverse the element. Second one is like searching the element in the list. Now started the operation insertion. Basically we focus like how we insert the element in our list. Inserting the element in a single linked list. So you can see if you have the list, You have the list where the elements are like A, B, C. These are the three elements in the list. Now you want to insert the another one element. Maybe the element is D. There is no ordered list. So what are the possibility? You insert the element in the list. So inserting the element in the list, like either you insert the element at the first position, means beginning of the list. If the list elements are stored like A, B, C, now there is a one. Where is this? This one. And this D. Now you can insert at this point, or maybe you can insert at this point, or end of the list. हेलो, हाँ हाँ हाँ, आप रख दीजिए वहीं. Actually, I am in the office. Okay. So you can see there are the different position here. You can insert the element. Am I audible to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So D element you want to insert. So maybe the possibility is at the beginning of the list you can insert, or in between, like either in between A and B or in between B and C. So at a particular position you want to insert the element D, new element, or maybe the possibility you insert any element at the last position. So there are the three scenarios for inserting the element D, like at the beginning of the list, or at the end of the list, or maybe any specified position of the list. So now we can see here how we can insert the element from these different scenarios. So first one is at the beginning of the list. And you have to remember, like whenever you want to insert any element in the list, firstly, you will create a memory for that particular node by using the malloc function. So you can create a memory. So that particular node is created and their info part that contains the data value. And this node, there is a requirement of the address of the next node. So now started at the beginning of the list. At the beginning of the list, here you can see if we insert the element this D at the beginning of the list, what will be the structure? Like start. Now, if you insert this element at the beginning of the list, then it will become the first node. So, this D. A, then B, then C. Like this. ये होगा कि नहीं? Like if you insert the node D at the beginning of the list, means this is the first node of the list. If this is the first node of the list, then start pointer will pointing to this node. तो क्या होगा? समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Firstly, what do? You create a memory for this node. Okay, so now this node will be created. Now you want to link this node between start and the previous first node. So just we have to like manipulate the pointers, adjust the pointer. Like start that contains the address of the first node, that is A. Now, if the list like this, after inserting the node D, then this A node is accessed by this D node. Like D node contains the address of A node. So how we manage the pointers? Here you can see A node, the address of A node contains this start pointer. And when you insert this D node, then start pointer contains the address of this node. So what we will do?
Ma'am, we can create a new node, and in the new next of new node means in the address part of new node, we will store the head, means the starting.
Address part of new node
Will contain the head, means the starting pointer, initial starting pointer. Then our the new node will become the head.
Okay.
And then we will in previous head we will store the new node, means head equal to new node कर देंगे तो मैम वो फर्स्ट बन जाएगा हमारा.
तो क्या बेसिकली हमें क्या करना है? फर्स्टली जो ये नोड है, इस नोड का एड्रेस हमें किसे देना है?
मैम डी का
एड्रेस डी के नेक्स्ट में आना चाहिए.
यस मैम, डी के नेक्स्ट में एक एड्रेस आएगा.
हाँ, तो मान लिया व्हेन वी क्रिएटेड द नोड दैट इज एज ए टेम्प. टेम्प के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? पहले दिस इज द टेम्प न्यू नोड. टेम्प टेंस टू इन्फो में क्या होगा? द वैल्यू ऑफ this part, and temp tends to link means this part. It contains the address of this A node. और A node का एड्रेस किसके पास है? स्टार्ट पॉइंटर के पास है. तो क्या करेंगे हम? स्टार्ट temp tends to link में क्या आएगा? start contain the address of this first node. Now अब क्या होगा कि D से A connect हो गया, but D will be the first node, so it will be connected with the start pointer. So start pointer में क्या होगा? Main thing is this one. This is linking part. How we can link the one node to other node. सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया? If we want to insert the element, we have created one node. We can also create it by using like struct. Same type का structure होगा. Struct node. If we are defining from the struct node, then using the malloc size of struct node. Size of struct node. So हमने क्या किया? Firstly, we have created this node, temp node. Now, temp tends to info में हमने क्या किया? The value we want to insert in a list like D. So temp tends to info में हमने वो D value को insert कर दिया. Now, what will be the value of the temp next? That should contain the value of A, because it will become the second node. So now from where we can find out this value? So temp tends to link, that will equal to the start, because before inserting the node D, start pointer is pointing to the first node A. So it contains the address of first node. So now we have assigned this first node address to the temps to link. Now this D node, when we have created the first node at the beginning of the list, so it will be pointing by the first pointer, that is start. So now we can assign the value in the start pointer of this node. So this will be the scenario how we can insert the element at the beginning of the list. If we are doing in a different manner, like firstly, if we use the, if we change the order, like start, if we change the order, like firstly we assign the start to the first node, that is D, then temp to link equal to start. If we do in this manner, what will happen? कि फर्स्टली हमने क्या किया, स्टार्ट जो पॉइंटर था, स्टार्ट पॉइंटर को हमने पॉइंट कर दिया फर्स्ट एलिमेंट दैट यू हैव इंसर्टेड, लाइक डी एलिमेंट. टेम्प जो हमने नया एलिमेंट नोड बनाया था, दैट विल बी कनेक्टेड बाय द स्टार्ट पॉइंटर. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, स्टार्ट इक्वल टू temp means temp address is pointing to the start. Now temp to link pointing to the start. So what will happen if we do in this manner, or what will happen if we are doing in this manner? Same thing, but the order is changed. Here we are using firstly the temp to link, assign the address of start, then start pointing to the temp. Here firstly we assign the start to the temp, then temp to link equal to start. In both the cases, both cases are same or both cases are different?
Ma'am, both cases are different.
Both cases are different. So
Ma'am, yes,
what
both.
will happen in the second case if I am doing in this manner?
Ma'am, second case, the temp pointer is pointing to itself only.
Pointing
ma'am.
to itself
Itself.
only. Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am, because we have already assigned start equals to temp, and then again we are assigning a temp link the same value start.
Huh.
Ma'am, we
So
are
always it is taking like come to the first node only. Ki like always it is in same position. It is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
going to the other one node. So clear hai? Ki first
Yes,
one
ma'am.
scenario, like inserting a node at the beginning of the list. So what you do? Firstly, you create like if there is a node temp, so you can create the memory for this part by using the malloc function. When you created this node, so its first field contains the data, you fill the value of data, and for this part, link part, if it is at the beginning of the list, so there it is pointing by the start pointer. So next part should contain the first node address. Again, like you can see this example, this one. Same thing like temp, that is by using the malloc function, and this value that is contains the value. Now it is only just if the list is empty. Yeah, this is also the case. Here I am discussing about the case where in the list there are some items are present. Some elements are already present. In that case, we can use in this manner. Otherwise, if the list is empty, when the list is empty and you inserted the node at the beginning of the list, so what will happen? It is simple case.
Yes, ma'am. We will simply create a node and will assign the value
Start
to the
pointer.
start.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Firstly, we check if front is null, or we can say start equal to null means we have already know about this, like list is empty. List is empty. So this is the first node as well as this is the last node. So if this is the last node, then this temp tends to link equal to null hoga. अगर लास्ट नोड होगा, लास्ट नोड भी होगा और फर्स्ट नोड भी होगा. So just simply start pointer is pointing to this node. So start pointer contains the address of this node. Otherwise we can use in this manner. Now second one case, insertion the node. This is at the beginning of the list. Now another one is at the end of the list. Like you have the list, this one. Now you want to insert the element at this point. So what you do? क्या करना पड़ेगा पहले हमें?
Ma'am, first we have to traverse through the entire list, and we basically have to find the last element, and we know that the last element, its link will be null. So we just need to search for the node whose link is equal to null, and then we will just create a new node and we will assign that to the link.
So basically what we will do, firstly we go through all the list till the null point. So first thing you can do, like you want to insert the element. So always remember, whenever you want to insert the element, firstly you create a memory for this particular node. So using the malloc function, you can create a one node. Now you want to insert at the end of the list. So you know where the list is ended. So there is a one pointer P that you traverse till P tends to link does not equal to null. So we find out कि like at this point we reach to the end point. Then what will happen? Now you can see, if this is the last node and we want to insert the another one node, so this last node tends to link will point to this node when we insert this node 30. So it next should contains the address of this temp. How we can add this element? क्या होना चाहिए कि ये जो हमारा नोड है, first time when we have this node 30, then this node contains, next node contains the null value. But when we insert this node here, then it pointing to this node, means P tends to link should contain the address of this node. So what we can do? P tends to link, that will be temp, and temp to link, that is assigned to null value. So here you can see the node temp tends to malloc size of node 1, this one. I can use the P pointer or you can use the rear pointer rear to next. So what we are doing here, p tends to next does not equal to null, then p equal to p tends to next. So we traverse all the nodes in the list till we find out p tends to next equal to null. When we find out, so means we think like this is the last node. Now if you insert the node at the end of the list, so this last node should contain the address of this inserted node. So p tends to next equal to temp, and temp tends to link. You already here temp tends to link that contains the null value. Here we have already given this value. Temp tends to link equal to null value. So means we know already कि at the end of we inserted at the end of the list. So its next part should contain the value null, and its data part contains the value of particular data. So basically what we are doing here, we just arranging the pointers, like how we can link the one node to another node. Is this clear? And if you want to insert the element at the beginning of the list or at the end of the list.
Yes.
Now, third one case is insertion at the specific position. At the specific position, like there is a one list. We can take the one list. This is not working. Okay. So if you want to insert at a specific position, like list like this, this one, here is the start pointer, like A, B, C. These are the element. Now you want to insert the element at in between B and C. In between B and C, we want to insert the element that contains the value E. Then how we can insert this particular place? Insertion at given position, insertion after a node और insertion before a node. 3 cases हो सकते हैं कि एक particular position पे node करना है, या फिर कहा जाए कि after this node you want to insert or before this node you want to insert the element. कैसे करेंगे? बेसिकली क्या होगा?
So, ma'am, first we'll transfers the node up to B node, and then we'll do the temp link equal to B link, means the next pointer after B, that pointer in B node is pointing, and then after that we'll do that B node's link will point to the temp.
Yes, कि लाइक ट्रैवर्स करते जाएंगे टिल वी नोड. Basically, this case will be say as a after V node you want to insert, or maybe the specific position. So you go firstly you traverse that particular position. When you find out that particular position, then you insert the element. So क्या है basically idea क्या है? E2 link, like this is the temp to link. एड्रेस क्या होना चाहिए इफ वी आर इंसर्टिंग बिटवीन बी एंड सी? तो temp to link should contains the address of this C node. But इस C node का एड्रेस कहां से मिलेगा? This C node address from this B node address. B के लिंक में क्या है? The B link contains the address of this node. That should assign this temp to link. तो बेसिकली क्या है? temp to link में we can assign the address of this B node B2 like if we traverse to this to P2 link. अब क्या होगा कि लाइक ये एड्रेस हमने असाइन कर दिया इसको, देन this B node should be linked to this E node. Means P2 link that contains the address of this temp. ये क्लियर हुआ?
यस मैम.
सभी को क्लियर है किस तरीके से है? क्या
Yes,
कर
ma'am.
रहे हैं हम बेसिकली कि लाइक यहाँ पे सिर्फ ये लॉजिकली ये सोचना है कि लाइक हाउ वी कैन लिंक टू द वन नोड टू अदर नोड. मींस एड्रेस किसके पास है, कहाँ से हम एड्रेस को ले सकते हैं, उसी के बेसिस पे हमें सारी लिंकिंग करनी है कि लाइक temp टू लिंक दिस पार्ट. ये एड्रेस कहाँ से मिलेगा हमें, जो कि हमारे पास बी के पास है. तो हम क्या करेंगे, इस पॉइंटर से ये एड्रेस यहाँ साइन कर देंगे. देन ये का अब किसको पॉइंट करना चाहिए, ई को पॉइंट करना चाहिए. तो देन हमने ये ले लिया. अगर इसी को हम रिवर्स कर देते देन क्या होता, लाइक इफ वी राइट इन दिस वे P tends to link, firstly we assign this temp. तो क्या होता,
Ma'am,
If
please
I'm-
repeat the question.
I am asking कि like firstly we assign P2 link equal to temp. Like temp के एड्रेस को हम firstly इसमें असाइन कर देते, then temp to link equal to P2 link. ये ऑर्डर होता.
temp will point to self.
क्या होता हमारा C का जो एड्रेस है, दिस पर्टिकुलर नोड का जो एड्रेस है हमारा ये वाला, ये तो लॉस्ट हो जाता बिकॉज फॉर दिस नोड वी हैव ऑलरेडी असाइन दिस एड्रेस एंड दिस, इसके लिंक में जो कि हमें इस नोड का एड्रेस होना चाहिए था वो अब लॉस्ट हो जाता. वो हमें टेम्प का लिंक दे देता. पी के लिंक में तो अब क्या आता, टेम्प का लिंक आ जाता. तो सेम उसी को वो रिपीट करता रहता. सो ऑर्डर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि लाइक आप ठीक है आपके पॉइंटर्स आप में असाइन कर रहे हो, एड्रेसेस असाइन कर रहे हो, बट इट शुड बी इन ऑर्डर. कि लाइक अगर आप यही इस तरीके से कर देंगे तो हमें सी का एड्रेस नहीं मिलेगा. सी का एड्रेस क्या होगा, लॉस्ट हो जाएगा. सो फर्स्टली हमने क्या किया, ये नहीं करेंगे. पहले हम क्या करेंगे, इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे पहुंच के इस एड्रेस को पहले हम इस वाले नोड के नेक्स्ट में स्टोर कर देंगे, असाइन कर देंगे. देन इस वाले को अपडेट करेंगे लाइक P2 लिंक इक्वल टू 10. तो इस तरीके से इंसर्शन होगा हमारा। क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So either whenever you want to insert the element like in between the node, or maybe you can say at a specific position, or before the node or after the node. There are the different, like for the insertion of element, like C node you want to insert. So there are the different ways, like at a specific position you want to insert, like third position you want to insert if you're talking about this list, or maybe we can say from this D node, before D node we want to insert this C node, or we can say after B node we want to insert C node. So same thing. Like if location के point of view से पूछा जाए तो you calculate this location, like location 0 or location 1, 2, update these locations, traversing the list, updating this location. When you find out the location 3, you insert the element, and same manner you manage the pointer. Or maybe the case you can say like before this particular D, you reach this particular D position, and before this D position you want to insert the element. So like in this same way you have to insert, but just reaching to that particular position, this is in different manner. लाइक कहा जाए अगर इस नोड के बाद आपको इंसर्ट करना है तो फर्स्टली हमें उस नोड पे पहुंचना होगा। नोड पे पहुंचने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, हम फिर पॉइंटर है, पॉइंटर के डेटा से हम उसको आइटम को मैच कराएंगे। व्हेन वी रीच दैट पॉइंट, हमने क्या किया, व्हेन वी क्रिएटेड द न्यू नोड, उसके इन्फो पार्ट में हम डेटा को डालेंगे। देन जो पॉइंटर्स हैं वो सेम है कि लाइक टेम्स टू लिंक इक्वल टू p2 लिंक एंड p2 लिंक इज इक्वल टू टेम। इस तरीके से हम उसको इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं। So you understood what are the different ways to insertion of a node in a list structure. Like either you are using the beginning, ending, or in between. Now the same case is for the deletion of node from the list structure. Deletion is also in same way, like at the first beginning of the list you want to delete, last node of the list you want to delete, or any arbitrary position you want to delete the node. क्या होगा, सेम वे में करना होगा। इंसर्शन में क्या कर रहे हैं, फर्स्टली वी क्रिएट अ मेमोरी फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर नोड। यहाँ पे क्या होगा, ऑलरेडी नोड प्रेजेंट है किसी पर्टिकुलर नोड को, अगर इफ यू वांट टू डिलीट देन फ्री द मेमोरी। हमें क्या करना होगा, वो जो नोड है, नोड ने जो भी मेमोरी एलोकेट कर रखी है उस मेमोरी को हम क्या करेंगे, फ्री कर देंगे। So deleting the first node from the list. Deleting the first node from the list क्या होगा, कैसे कर लेंगे हम?
Ma'am, we will simply assign the value of the first node link to start. That's it.
क्या होगा कि मेनली हमारा जो मान लो हमारी ये लिस्ट है, this is pointing to the last pointer, start is a one pointer, Now you delete this one node. तो क्या होगा, इसको पॉइंट करेगा, स्टार्ट पॉइंटर विल पॉइंटिंग टू दिस नोड. Start that pointing to this node. Now it's start to next means this first node, or we can say temp to this particular node to next that contain the address of. अब ये कहाँ आ जाना चाहिए, start में आ जाना चाहिए. So start equal to start to next. And free the memory. क्लियर? ये तो सिंपल केस था. कि start to next we can use as a start pointer. Now, if list contains only the one node, तब क्या होगा? वैसे तो सेम ही है.
Ma'am, you are
Right.
asking when it will contain only one node.
Yes, start that have only one node A, this one. Now you delete
Ma'am,
this
then
one.
we will assign null value to start.
Yes, simply. Here what we are doing, start to next means this address is pointing to this start. Now in this case, we already know like this next contain the null value. So start take as a null value. वैसे भी अगर स्टार्ट टू नेक्स्ट करेंगे वो उसका जो भी एड्रेस होगा, अगर एक ही नोड है तो क्या होगा, वो कंटेन्स द नल वैल्यू कंटेन कर रहा होगा. सेम थिंग, बट वी कैन ऑल्सो राइट इन दिस वे लाइक स्टार्ट इक्वल टू नल. अपडेट जो हो जाएगा स्टार्ट का वो क्या हो जाएगा, नल वैल्यू असाइन हो जाएगी. नाउ इन द सेम वे डिलीशन इन बिटवीन द नोड. Deleting the first node. Deleting a node from a specified position. In between the list, you want to delete the element. अभी क्या था, सिर्फ बिगनिंग से किया था. A, B and C. मान लो ये है. We want to delete this node. क्या करेंगे?
Ma'am, we will transverse till B and will assign the value of B next to A next.
तो हम क्या करेंगे कि firstly we traverse this part. Now this next will be assigned to this one. ये क्लियर हो रहा है सबको कि नहीं? P2 link, if we write in this manner, firstly इसका जो address है that will be assigned to this one, then we free the space of this temp, free temp, इस pointer को हम free कर देंगे. Here you can see so you understood at a specified position or in between the node you want to delete. What you do? You just that particular node that you want to delete, for this you can assign the address of on the previous node, then you delete this. Now if you want to delete a node at the end of the list, at the end of the list, how you can delete? ये कौन सा हो गया? देखना पड़ेगा. How you can delete at the end of the list? End of the list के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा?
Ma'am, we will transverse till the second last and will assign value null to their to that link part.
So last node, before last node, how we can reach to the before the last node?
What, ma'am? What are you asking?
I am asking second last node. How you reach to the second last node?
Ma'am, basically, we can create a node and हम मैम कंडीशन ऐसी लगा सकते हैं ना कि करंट मतलब जो हमारा टेम्परेरी है जो उसको ट्रेवर्स करना है उसका नेक्स्ट जब तक नल के बराबर ना पहुंच जाए तो उसके अंदर हम मैम जो हमारा हम बनाए रहेंगे अलग वेरिएबल जिसे प्रीवियस या कुछ भी बना लेंगे तो उसमें उसमें मैम अपना वो जिस वेरिएबल को ट्रेवर्स कराना है पहले उसको स्टोर कर देंगे और उसके बाद हम उस वेरिएबल को जैसे अगर करंट उसका नाम है तो करंट इज इक्वल टू करंट का नेक्स्ट कर देंगे तो उससे मैम बार बार वहां तक पूरा ट्रेवर्स भी कर लेंगे और हमारी कंडीशन भी फुलफिल हो जाएगी.
ओके और देन
उसके बाद लास्ट में हम
लिंक असाइन कर देंगे.
यस
p is link not equal to null at while condition.
हाँ हाँ
हम लिखेंगे कि p link of p is link मतलब p link and then link is not equal to null.
तो हम सेकंड लास्ट एलिमेंट तक आ जाएंगे. ठीक है. तो then you in this class you have understood about the like linked list structure, and then their operations like traversing the list. Firstly you create a list, like if you have the input values, then corresponding to these input you are creating a list, then traversing a list, and one operation like searching any element in the list, then how you insert the element in the list in a different scenarios, and deletion of the node in a different scenarios. So till now I have discussed this. In the next classes I will discuss the different scenarios like doubly linked list structure, circular linked list structure, how we can reverse the list, and linked list applications. In what application you can apply the linked list structure? When we completed all these linked list structure, then I will start the either I will start the sorting mechanism or I will start the stack data structure. तो नेक्स्ट क्लास आपकी वेंसडे को होगी. मुझे आपके सीआर ने बताया था कि 3 to 5 it is free for all the section.